Esau, being a proud man, I put it to the test, yo. I put whether or not you're gonna deliver you or not. And that Esau gonna find out because Esau feel like him say go. Right?
Gone.
Wanna?
I'm read by verse 17. He said, if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fury furnace. He said, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up.
So yes, Scotty, what end up happening is this. Well, God is able to deliver us, yo. And if not, there'll be no one say, we never worship your God, yo. So you know what I mean? They have a legacy, or they leave an example behind. The those who follow say, look, as an Israelite, only God they serve, he said, how about Hashem Yahushai?
Can't. Even if it means death.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You can get that to you.
Even the point when them they decrease and no man enough pray to them God. Because they know say Daniel they pray to the level Father 3 times a day.
Can.
See? And when them finding them throwing the lions there. But Daniel never give a fuck, that's why. See? You not resist to serve the Heavenly Father because of some punishment.
What is it? Because what? As the scripture says, what? In Philippians, you can do all things through Yahushua who strengthen me. Yo. The same thing. It has always been that way because really and truly we have a power. In every sense of the word, power, yo. We have a power.
That's why even when you go to the book of Luke, you have to forsake your own life because your power is in your own life. Your power is in the Heavenly Father.
Hey, the power is external, yo.
Exactly.
We can't deliver ourselves from the situation, yo. No, wait. Alright. The power that we have is based on the fact that we have no power. We have no power of ourselves. All our power, all our strength, every situation is through what? Everything we got delivered through is what? Through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Because even Paul tell us, when Paul get all of the revelation, you see me Paul say, oh, look here, though it would seem as if I should glory, you see me can't glory. Because whatever is given unto me was given unto me by the Heavenly Father. You see me? So I have to just remain humble.
What? This is 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and 18. Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, an aged man and of a well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine's flesh.
Hey, the thing we got so further about dead way. Hey, men, righteous men of our nation got killed for not eating pork, yo.
Can't.
Maccabees 7.
Right? For not eating pork, but this point with Eleazar, it got to show also the legacy we leave behind, which as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego say, even if they weren't delivered, it would have been known that they never worshipped the gods of Babylon. Right? What?
Verse 19. But he, choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination.
Live what? Stained. He name you, in reputation. It's honor, brother. Hey, even the tunes them said in one of them the volumes them say, look here. When Bounty there talk to Cargo, I say anything a man look for put for him name you, he would have do it. You see me? I same thing. He never be willing to put that for him name. Hey, you can get that in a Proverbs, so you say a good name is what?
This is Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good name is better than precious ointment. Right?
Exactly. So better you're poor and have your integrity all fast than if you're rich and have a man of fuck you.
That's right.
Straight to the point. And I same thing with the men of oil, yo. They never ever eat pork and stay in their name to live and known as the man who eat pork. And this disgracing nation, disgracing God, but known as the man who serve other God and basically leave an example for him fellow Israelites follow as well. He never did do that, yo. The example was Yahweh, or the example was and still is Yahweh Hashem Yahshua over everything, yo.
One quick one.
What?
Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore, as thou also taught the wicked ones thy way. Because as I say, you want to be basically maintain a good example for the generation to come. You see, if him basically go off and eat the pork, you see, the wicked ones that may come after him probably say, yo, remember, say, Eliezer they eat pork, you know.
Right. Hey, look at the contrast with Judas Maccabees, yo. The contrast was that them known as men of fight. So basically, the example where them leave for the generations to come was to fight for your country, fight for your God, fight for your heritage. While the next side, I show us, look, we're passive, we're weak, give up your integrity, just live. But the life is more than just living now. Life is more than just living, your legacy, the example we leave behind. That is what matters, yo. Hey, even a Wisdom of Solomon, they tell about immortality, yo. So that immortality is basically the story that you leave behind. Right? Forget my pocket from can't find it.
So, Sirach or Ecclesiastes?
Yeah, basically a name. Right? What is assigned to a name. What?
He said, Ecclesiastes 41 verse 12, have regard to thy name, for that shall continue with thee above 1,000 great treasures of gold.
Exactly.
A good life at good few days, but a good name endureth forever.
Exactly. A good name, yo. And the best thing to get known for is what? Being a servant of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua no matter what.
Right.
To everything. Right? That is the best name to have, yo. What gives Yahweh Hashem glory? The fact that he was obedient to his father even unto death. Going on the cross.
Death before the sun.
Right.
I think they watch a movie, but the scene when they watch, the basis of the scene was that they want this man for, I think the movie name, The Priest, not The Priest, Silence, the movie name Silence. See, in the movie, the Christians them basically are trying to invade China. You see, because they want to indoctrinate the Chinese citizens. You see, and them get one where him was basically the standard of the doctrine of the Christian church at the time. You see, and basically what them do is that them break him and make him start basically go off of the Chinese principles. Them tell him, say, look here, I'm not kill you because I want you to basically be a standard, and to those who are going to come to show you, say, yo, look here, it can be broken. You see, so therefore, basically, when you maintain your honor, you maintain your custom, you maintain your heritage through your name.
Hey, doctrine is everything, your heritage is everything. Your actions, your way of life is everything, yo. Because at the end of the day, the only thing you can so-called live without, although you can still not get remembered. But when it comes on to your how much you are shy, that's the thing. To be righteous, yo. Yeah, continue with read this and then go to
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 7. But though the righteous be prevented with death, yet shall he be in rest. For honorable age is not that which standeth in length of time.
Exactly, you say your honorable age is not that which standeth in the length of time. So now because you live to 100, that means you live to honorable age. What? Or yeah, it means you're honorable either. What?
He said, nor that is measured by number of years, but wisdom is a gray hair unto men, and on spot life is old age.
Exactly. Better to live as a poor man for dead and people know. Say, remember Batman where you used to live? Yo, you don't want to pioneer, yo.
Free.
You don't want to pioneer, even when you're dead, you're still in a disgrace, yo.
Misbelieve.
Yeah, exactly. The term in your grave.
Look at the kings them where the Heavenly Father used as example. Look at Nebuchadnezzar. I know Nebuchadnezzar gets spoken about as wild beast.
Yeah, I cross.
Hey brother, if my community, right? For instance, if man I'll call a fish out, you swim them a river to one dead man for the fish. You see what I'm saying? Up to this day, you have fish like that man.
Yeah.
Time now.
Yeah. You don't want that, yo. Hey, look at a man like Akkad. Not bad. Right? Judas. Up to this day, people talk about they sell out like Judas.
And Thomas.
Doubting Thomas. Yes. There are things years ago them man they live. But guess what? Look upon the things them attributed unto them name. Right? Look, some have spotted names, some have good names. Right? They say, oh, you're full of patience like Job. See that? Your deeds, yo. That is what you strive unto. What?
I get the next one here.
What?
This is Ecclesiastes 43, and it said the same. It said, all these were honorable in their generations, and were the glory of their times. There be of them that have left a name behind them, that their praises might be reported.
Exactly. Them set the standard of how to be. Them set the standard of how to be, yo. Which is what? Under the obedience of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because and the work show you, and guess what? Even when I mess it, Yahweh, when him say yo, he put him word above him name. Him known for do for anything when him say I'm gonna do, end up happening yo. Him say I'm gonna take down Pharaoh. Take down Pharaoh. Him say I'm gonna bring Israel to the land. Him say if we go off, we're gonna end up in a situation here. Him known for keep him word yo.
Because even when him in the book of Ezekiel, him tell us say, look here man, even though Israel kinda mess up still, him still have to be accomplish it what him said. Because I'm name safe. He's not gonna make him name get stained.
But he did say, my name will not go void.
Word not go void. In Isaiah 55.
Verse 9. And some there be which have no memorial, who are perished as though they had never been, and are become as though they had never been born, and their children after them. But these were merciful men whose righteousness had not been forgotten. With their seed shall continually remain a good inheritance. Yeah, you basically inherit your father's name, yo.
That's why I'm looking on even Game of Thrones, yo.
Yeah, you heard about it earlier.
Because when I check it.
How you think Israel keep living this now is because of what Israel did.
Yeah.
Follow the commandments of the team.
But you live off of the deeds of your father, yo. That determine your house. So hey, house stock, you know, say if you have house stock, then most of the priests say you're going to be honorable. And them thing there, noble. If you're on the house land study, they know say you're greedy. You see me? You have money and you're petty. Right? You're spoiled in the riches. And hey, if you're from house Bolton, you damn know you're going to be feared. You see me? Hey, if you're real, you come from us. Yeah, you're gonna, if you know say a man come from the Boltons, you know you don't cross the Boltons. Hey, if people when Rob Starkman I tell him say yo, nobody known to cross the phrase and it end well with them yo. Even though he never have one big house like that, but them know say yo. Once you cross them, it's up because what? The reputation, there's a reputation yo. There is a reputation yo. So hey, they ever say in the world what your reputation precedes you. So just knowing that to come from a certain house, there's a certain standard they expect to hold up or you expect to match up to you. Hey, Marco Polo, when they say the con, when they say, oh, them they respect my son, the son of the con go to them and say what? Do you respect my son or I disrespect my son? Or I'm carrying himself as the son of the cup, or as the son of the king. Yeah, reputation is everything, yo.
Yo, even like for instance, we grew up in a country, yo, to a certain extent that's they established. You know, so the family, is them known to give all kind of trouble. The family known as Steve. You see me? The family known as them alright, is them noble. This is a rich family. You see me? And anywhere you go, and you say, yo, no man, where daddy is him? Because you didn't tell say it, and you give your last name. And you say, related to the exam, oh, him good man.
Yeah. When you run my grandmother and they have some people at the community, them name the price. You see me? My grandmother say, yo, look here, I said, price fit to them. Don't fuck with them people. You see me? So anytime I play with some youth now, I say, yo, where your family? And I say, price, say, yo, big up yourself.
You know, they all their family too.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know that it was a full of baller.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody have a reputation for something, yo. What? I read by verse 11. So, Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 44 and now verse 11. It said, with
their seed shall continually remain a good inheritance, and their children are within the covenant.
Exactly, because even in the movie Game of Thrones, you know what to say, enough of them now want to form an alliance with no other family, unless the family have a good reputation. See me? So basically, because of them forefathers, they know say the future kind of stable with making more and more prosperous alliance.
Hey, careful you make alliances with you.
Exactly.
Hey, careful on which house you make alliances with. Right? Hey,
Known for double cross.
in a book of Tobit, to them, when the angel disguised himself.
Come here and say,
When Tobit asked him, you say, oh, where your name? And which house you come from?
God.
Get the account and the man say, oh, well, yeah, you know that I'm good house, and I know the man, I know the name, or whatever,
Exactly. See me?
Yeah, your reputation is everything, And as we say, the best reputation to have is the reputation to serve the Harbour Hashem Shine.
Even amongst the elders of GMS, see me? Because our elders have a great reputation. That's why them always are trying to reiterate, say, look here, we're there out here for years and we never take a day off. We never take winters off, we never take summers off, You get?
hey, even the camps, GMS, our reputation.
They rebuke the hell out of people in scriptures,
The way people name over this again, IUIC have a reputation, ISUPK have a reputation, everybody have a reputation, You know, basically where we stand for,
Exactly, because that's why enough people don't want to come up against GMS, because they know, say, look here, we always stand for the defense of the gospel.
Start a fire, man.
Even IUIC said it itself. Deacon Asa is bigging up Jesus.
See me? No, you're not yet then.
You can't just go on spotting, just go on reading the laser or something.
Which way are you in Ecclesiastes.
Maccabee 7.
6 minutes.
Ecclesiastes 6. Alright, so back in the book of 2 Maccabees chapter 6, verse 8. Yeah? 27.
Just look at
Verse 20.
these people say that if you're reading look at this.
Alright, so back in the book of 2 Maccabees chapter 6, may I start one verse up? Verse 19 said.
Go on. I say just need to read, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's the spirit.
Alright, so this is Tobit, chapter 5, and verse let's start at 7. So then Tobiah said unto him, tarry for me till I tell my father. Then he said unto him, go and tarry not. So he went in and said to his father, behold, I have found one which will go with me.
Exactly, because what Tobias there do, Tobias there basically seek him right. See me? And if he want company, because his father now gonna make him son, he want to see him travel to a far land by himself. See me?
You really go for some money when you have daddy.
God. And he end up finding a bride.
I look, so imagine him all. No, say him sending with a man with them family known for and go over people,
And thief.
And as soon as him get the money, you know, say him get stiff.
Hey, imagine if Tobias go link him father and say, oh look here, a Josh, What's a Josh? Thief in Josh.
No.
No.
Not Josh. What?
So then he said unto him, go and tarry not. So he went in and said to his father, behold, I have found one which will go with me. Then he said, call him unto me, that I may know of what tribe he is, and whether he be a trusty man to go with thee. So he called him.
Hold on, so I say what if I try to see if the man trustworthy.
Exactly.
Where am I going to use
What
and judge
standard
it?
him use?
Yeah, where am I use and judge it? Go on.
He said, so he called him, and he came in, and they salute one another. Then Tobit said unto him, brother, show me of what tribe and family thou art.
Of what?
Of what tribe and family thou art.
No man, tell me if you have a gold watch or not. Tell me if you look posh. Hey, it wouldn't even matter how him look. That would even, hey, him could have come in clean, or man could have looked like one warrior, or he could have even look. You know, because some people, you have some people will look and they say, yeah man, he look like one good man. You never care about him look, yo.
You know the point.
No, you don't want to know that. You want to know what? Your tribe and your family.
That's why you when in a numbers when they have basically lay out Israel, say yo, what the pedigrees of your father.
He said, whom he said, doest thou seek?
in Christ as well.
Well, yeah, that's some aspect.
In your lineage is well known for what? If your lineage is well known for keeping clean, then even if you have that
Basically,
tribe, they're not going to believe you. They will think that you're taking up somebody else's tribe name, you know?
Basically,
half of their attributes as well.
Yeah, the character.
Yeah.
Basically, the character are the main thing. Not even so much about how them look. Yeah. Right? Because suppose suppose me is a man of a wealthy family, but there's some way somehow I fall for some hard times, and we can't afford certain things. The whole fact say, you know which family I come from, I know the reputation of my family, it still wouldn't even matter how I look.
But in the scripture even shows say, the Most High judge him by the heart. Because upon when Samuel, he go first. When he go see big man stand up like say, Jesse, most renowned son. Say, man, I am this man. Then the show said, no, I know. Then one more come in and said, no, I know. Man said, when the one way about the field, I take the sheep and everything.
Him one.
Him one. See me?
He said, to whom he said, doest thou seek for a tribe or family, or an hired man to go with thy son? Then Tobit said unto him, I would know, brother, thy kindred and name.
Exactly. So you see, man, I ask him, say, where I look for? Somebody if you follow your son, you pay if you follow your son to go for something, or you look for somebody where you come for a particular house. Man say, bad man, I just want to know which family you come from. Like, that me depart. That's what me I use, and that me depart. So he said, tell me that, or you going to leave. You see me? Go on.
Verse 12, then he said, I am Azarias, the son of Ananias the Great, and of thy brethren. And Tobit said, thou art welcome, brother, be not now angry with me, because I have inquired to know thy tribe and of thy family. For thou art my brother of an honest and good stock.
Hold on, what?
Of an honest and good stock.
So I'm familiar with the name, I'm familiar with that household, yo.
Exactly, you can see man to them light up.
So Ananias what the great. So obviously, that whosoever that man was, him do a whole heap of things when him have a title. Hey, even the man have a title, yo.
And that's the great.
And that's the great.
If you read down to it, I tell you, because X and Y time, me and this man go down to Jerusalem.
Hey, don't read it, go through it. We're not, you have somewhere to go?
Nope.
Oh, what?
So then he said, I am Azarias, the son of Ananias the Great.
One man, let's read one.
And of thy brethren. And Tobit said, thou art welcome, brother, be not now angry with me, because I have inquired to know thy tribe and thy family. For thou art my brother of an honest and good stock. For I know Ananias and Jonathan.
He said, him know them. And even what, he mentioned somebody else probably could have been brother or something, isn't it? Go on.
The sons of that great Samaeus. As we went together to Jerusalem to worship and offer the firstborn and the tenth of the fruits, and they were not seduced with the error of our brethren. My brother, thou art of a good stock.
Exactly, some men them in trouble with already, yo. So him have an idea them correct. You have a good house.
Because my father basically had trained his son how he want him to become. Like she say, if you did that, he basically live for
read it. Read it.
You can know say according to the laws and the customs of Israel back then, you know say if you have an unruly son, him probably dead anyway.
Probably.
Yes,
That's if them hide him off or I'm just saying, you know?
and you know if that happens, if no sin befalls all of them.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't make any sense. They just stone him out.
And you know say how the Most High always
And if it wasn't for Christ coming through and saving us, and we just still do that to this.
exactly, you know, so the Most High renowned for doing what? Putting away those that would have tarnished the name of Israel. Look upon Achan. when them basically take the Babylonian army. You see me, wherever the father say, oh, look here, man. Eh? No, Achan, which part of them need again? You know, Achan, when
in Joshua, book of Joshua,
yeah.
take the Babylonian garments.
I don't know which part them goes, which basically land them got sack at the time. I don't remember. But basically, them say, yo, look here, man. At that time, the other nation basically are pillage Israel because they say, yo, look here, somebody take something from them people here.
Yes.
You see? And you have to find him. And Joshua said, look here, which man of Mumuno take something from them people there. You see? And they have to bring him up and put him away, yo.
Exactly.
Because he tarnish the name of Israel and the commandments of them.
A great example was set so till even know that reputation is known.
Known.
Do not be like Achan, yo.
Exactly. The Babylonian
Alright, so this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 30 and 1. It says, he that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod, and that he may have joy of him in the end. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy.
He that what? He that teacheth him son. So that as I say, oh, him know the men them, and if this man based off what him know about the men, if them man they are really the type of man them, then obviously them are instill them attributes in a whosoever come up after them, yo. Because what? Them known for this. You see me?
Hey, the movie Game of Thrones really show that, yo. Referring to, like, for instance, the old Stark. Because Ned Stark can really there raise him son them like that. And it show you every house was stand based on them parents, yo. You see me?
If when I actually teach him, when maybe they instill them, so look here. The cattle come on in the eye when they kill him, and then nothing kill him. Right? Things like them there. Right? Go on. We get some water, right?
So he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he had left one behind him that is like himself.
Exactly.
While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall require kindness to his friends.
Exactly. So when you look at it, what them say, oh, birds of a feather, or them say, what other one they go, if you walk like a duck. Exactly. So I'm not going to see one duck have some eggs, and I say, you know, see one dog will come out of the one there. No, it's not going to work. Duck is a duck from, you see me? Dog not come from an egg.
I think in the last part of the precept they say he shall requite to his friends, basically do kindness to his friends as well. Yeah. Look on the situation when Robert Baratheon get the throne. And him go all the way at freaking Winterfell because if you go dig up Ned Stark. Why? Because he knows that Ned Stark is an honorable man for basically fitting for the position where I'm about to give me. You see? The man so zealous to the point I'm dead.
And he realized, say, Robert didn't know the character Ned so much, where him tell him, say, if him not do it, basically him refuse to declare the king. So him basically treat him in a polite way, so to speak. You see me? But guess what? I'm friend nonetheless, and the reason I'm doing that because him know how trustworthy he was. Right? He knew him couldn't trust nobody else but Ned.
Hey, like for instance, Night Watch, is a member like they use them vote against them, yo.
But I know his watch has ended.
They even use the man that may a runway as example. The brother there runway.
Yeah man. Man, they say, mark this stage. Yes. So for anyone who have the ideas, remember this man right here, so John the runaway, and this is how we deal with runaways. So next time man say, yo, come for runway, yo, they have a man, and the new builder coming, yo, they have a man against John. Hey, man, try a runway. That's like a runway.
What happened to him?
Hey, remember that the brother saying Book of Acts? He say, remember a man when they try rebellion, what happened to them?
Come out, 5, the Egyptian.
This is Acts chapter 5, verse 34. He said, then stood there up one in the council, a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law, had in reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space, and said unto them, Ye men of Israel, take heed to yourself what ye intend to do as touching these men.
I think they are planning to stone
They want to kill them. Basically, want to kill them, you know? What?
He said, for before these days rose up Theodas, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught.
Alright, so basically I must say, look here, if them are really pull up a rebellion against Rome, like what I say, then we see everybody will come up against Rome, we see what happened to them, yo.
Legacy there.
Yeah, it there. And hey, if you read the book, Judea trembles under Rome, you really see how Rome did deal with the zealots them, yo. Hey, trust me. They never bet them, yo.
Sure, so them never really
Hey, there's the Spartacus rebellion. They tell us say, yo, when the Romans them quell the rebellion, you know, the man them have crossed down off over a long stretch, you know, with everybody when they catch a part of the rebellion, you know, have them on cross for days.
Memorial.
Big, because it was a big uprising, so guess what? Rome never a big statement to make. And I same thing with the zealots them, yo. Whenever the Romans them catch a zealot them always make a statement, yo. No, no, proud. Them Romans them, yo, they have to make a statement.
Even sure say, yo, that's a good thing, because even the father makes statements. See, when he lead the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, you know how much people, them have to come to boom and say, yo, see them people over there, sir?
No, them,
you know. See, them God are the great Allah shot, you know. Fierce and terrible power. See, evil, the one them named Acor, see, when he was one of the general at Eli Furnace, and they go in the book of Judith, and they go up and say, look here, see them
them reputation, right, cut. Yeah, come and say what? Them people with them cut, on the side. If them without them cut, good. You see me, but guess what?
Now imagine it, because Eli Furnace, he said to him, say, yo, look here, man, since you trust not them people that cut so much, go up there with them. You see me? And them up there starving, you know. You see, the man said, look here, so when we start that city, they're going to watch them, they're going to kill you as well. You see? And when they went at the end of the day, Eli Furnace said the ground and roll like man.
Well, that was when they were messing with the children of Israel on the hill.
Yeah, now even the book of Judith.
And the lady warned him, saying, yo, remember that God they will kill.
Acor was on a general of Eli Furnace.
I was always wondering who that was. When you say Acor?
Acor.
Which part of the Bible again?
Judith.
Book of Jude.
Judith. I think I wrote chapter 8.
I have one on my phone though, that could have worked. I mean, it says.
Hey, and that's not overall, yo. And that's all it is overall. You work with every father, every father work with, because guess what? Today you're going to be known as the man who go against the most side, after reputation there, or after disadvantage, or you're going to be the one that's known for stand firm for the most side. Hey, what I said, give me Romans 13, things that were written a 4 times. That's exactly why the scripture said that, yo, and get Ecclesiastic 2, they say, whoever forsake his carry, whoever call on him, who's forsaken.
So this is the book of Romans chapter 15 verse 4. It says Romans 15 verse 4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Exactly. So let's see what the men of old do. I'm good. They have hope. You know that look. Hey, they're simple as this. Every time they stop the light up on green, the light them up on red. And they expect it to anybody who has a red, stop. Anybody who has a green, go. And every time that happens, are the same results. Over again. Why you think so if you're going at the queue, the results are a bit different for you? I see same thing with the scriptures, yo. Over again, I say all of the men that strive for your heart and your shine. Always end up in a good steady at the end, whether them dead, yes or no. Pick one. Right? Go on.
So this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, and I start at verse 9. It said, neither let us tempt Yahushua, as some of them also tempted and were destroyed of serpents. Neither mourn ye, as some of them also mourned and were destroyed of the destroyer. All these things happeneth unto them for ensamples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come. See me?
Exactly.
The first one was in the book of Judges. See me? When basically the serpent them bite them.
No, a book of Numbers.
Numbers.
With Eleazar, the high priest.
God.
And also they happen again when them come up against Moses them. Serpents. Korah.
Earth split and swallow and just look for them.
God.
Even like for instance with Moses' sister.
Miriam.
You see me? She opened her mouth, judgment.
God.
Somebody they want syrup? The syrup 2 verse 10. To look at the generations of old and see did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Exactly, good question. I'm there, anybody be sure where that happened, yo?
Check the reports.
Check all the reports.
Check the books. Can you imagine the skies are African?
Yeah, no matter which calculator I take up and put 1 plus 1, I know I get 2.
Yep.
You're sure about that? So, and same thing. Every time I'm just in the most side, I'm good. Hence, you do that, we're good. And the reason why, because what? The Most High said, if you have faith in Him, you shall never be confounded. That's the whole thing, yo.
But what did he say about faith without works?
Yeah, faith without works is dead, but what the works, and necessarily, well, you have the law, right? If you are required to commandments and the laws.
Commandments and the laws.
All right. You have faith in the Most High?
Yeah.
Right now, right?
Yeah.
You keep the commandments?
Well, not still learning, still in baby steps.
All right. Are you able to keep all the commandments?
I believe so, yes. It's a slow process.
Give me Romans 3. All of
Slack, yeah, can I switch on, forget the lighting better? Come on, see your face.
In Romans as well, I think Romans 2, a break 1, a break all.
Romans 3 verse 23.
So it says, Romans 3 verse 23, it says, for all